Hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's been a minute. Hey y'all, what's going on? Let me turn the sound down on here. How is everyone? Hey Miss Cindy. Miss Clark, how you doing? Miss Sandra. Hey Miss Pat. Hey Miss Jackson. Miss Hawkins. Miss McDaniel. Hey Miss Angeline. How are y'all? Lord Jesus, it's been a crazy 2 weeks. Y'all haven't been able to come on in 2 weeks. Granny Gucci is fine. Thank you guys for all sending all the prayers over. Granny Gucci fell the other day. I had this light on in here, but it keeps flickering off, so I don't know. It's highlighting my chocolate a little bit, but not that much. But Granny Gucci is, oh my God, you're just getting over COVID, Miss Hines. Jesus Christ. Well, thank you that you made it through. Thank the Lord you made it through. Granny Gucci fell the other day. Her and Minnie, I don't know what they was doing at Granny Gucci house in the living room. And they fell together. But Granny Gucci hit her back. And when she did that, she broke her rib. So it wasn't a complete fracture. It's like a hairline fracture, but she still has some pain from it. So they gave her some pain meds and some breathing exercises to do. But other than that, she's going to pull through. She is one of the toughest people I know. So thank you guys for the prayers and well wishes for Granny Gucci. How have you all been? I feel like it has been forever since I've been able to be on, y'all. Yes, I miss y'all. Yeah, she's feeling a lot better. She's feeling a lot better. She never was not Granny Gucci, not being herself. She was just in some pain, so we decided it was best to take her to the ER. But they worked her up. We was only in there for a couple of hours, thank God, and they released her home. So she is much better, and she thanks you guys for the well wishes and the prayers. Make sure that you guys are sharing, share the live. I'm on my phone right now. I'm getting ready to share also. So tonight, I decided to do a Cricut Q&A, go over some tips and tricks for you guys. Because I've been just on my Facebook feed this week, I have seen so many new Cricut users and people that just don't know how to do little simple things with Cricut. So I'm opening the floor tonight for a Cricut Q&A. You can ask me anything about Cricut. I'll go over a couple of tricks and tips. A lot of people were asking me how I cut on more than one Cricut at a time. Am I using, a bunch of computers, or is my computer and my phone hooked up? Neither. I am using one computer to do that, and I'm going to show you guys how you can do that tonight. It is very, very simple using Cricut. So right now I'm just going through and I'm sharing. While I am sharing, you guys, we can do a roll call. If this is your first time watching me, I am Gucci Crafts, and I am from California, Northern California, the Bay Area. So I want you guys to rep your city and state and let me know where you are watching from. Where are you watching from? We are doing a roll call right now. Make sure that you are sharing a live. Share. There was one group there's that one. Hopefully this will let me it's acting like it wants to let me share. Chicago's in the house. Texas in the house. South Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, West Virginia, PA. Northern California is in here with me. Yes. Birmingham, Austin, Texas. What's up? What's up? Okay. Hawthorne, California. Hey, Miss Waters. Harlem's in here. North Carolina, VA. Hello, hello, hello. Now I'm trying to see. Okay, I think this is what I'm going to have to do in order. Yeah. Let me see who else we got. Miami, VA, Riverdale's in the house, Atlanta's in the house, NY, Boston's in the house. So we are live not only on the Gucci Crafts page, but we on Facebook, but we are also live on the Gucci Crafts YouTube channel. So we are broadcasting from 2 different places tonight. Yes. That's why I want to see where everybody is watching from. Boston's in the house. Hey, Miss Pat. Okay, one more place that I want to, did it share to my, let me see if it did what I asked it to do. Sometimes Facebook don't like me to be live on the phone and why won't it do that? There it is. And A. Okay. All right. So like I said, tonight I want to do a Cricut Q&A. Let me see what's new. I see you on YouTube, Miss Cindy. What is new with the I Teach Crafts site? So I have added, I told you guys the last time I was on it, I was going to do a crafting mystery box. And that is now on the website. There's a crafting mystery box. This box will have $100 or more worth of crafting products in it. And it's going to be some of everything that is sold on the I Teach Crafts site, along with things that are not on the site, because I need to make room for the new products that are coming in. And so I'm doing these mystery boxes for you guys. You could end up with tumblers. You could end up with coffee mugs, socks, air freshener, vinyl, sublimation items, like puzzles, molds, and different things like that. Hey, Miss Wood, welcome in, baby. Miss Wood from Casetta, yes. So also in this crafting mystery box, glitter. There's going to be some glitter, some shades of mica powder that I do not have on the site, that I never put on the site, because the guy sent me more blue shades and more red shades than what I needed. And so some of those shades are not on the site, but they will be in the crafting mystery boxes. So you never know what you're going to get. Even rhinestone transfers, vinyl transfers, pillows. What else do we have? I think I got a couple of sublimation headbands. So each box is going to be mixed. So each box will be different. Each box will be composed of something different. So even if you order more than one mystery box, you're not going to get the same exact thing in that box. And so the box is $65 right now on the site. That includes shipping and everything. So the shipping is free. And there's going to be over $100 worth of products inside of the box, inside of that mystery box, you guys. My thing is going off, is let me know that I shared those things to Facebook. Yes, so that's what's new on the site. I do have some new products that are coming in. Some new molds, some new sublimation products. And so I have to get some of the other stuff out of the living room, y'all, so that I have room for the new items that are coming in. If you did, hey from Michigan, if you did the tumbler buy-in, those tumblers are supposed to be in within the week. So your tumblers are going to be going out to you. If you did the tumbler buy-in with me, those are coming. Tumblers are also going to be included within the mystery box. Some of everything that is on the site will be in that box. And if we get enough shares tonight, I'm going to give y'all a discount code for that box to go on and buy the box. Okay. So like I said, the box is $65, is free shipping. So it's just $65 straight out for you guys. Okay. And if you share enough, it'll be even cheaper than $65. All right. So let me see. Let me make sure that I didn't miss anyone here. All right, excellent. Okay, you guys, make sure that you are sharing. Okay, so what I wanted to do tonight is I wanted to do a Cricut Q&A for you guys to answer any questions that you guys may have in regards to Cricut, right? In regards to Design Space. Like I said, this week I've just seen like so many questions in regards to Design Space, how to do certain things. And I wanted to come on and be a beacon of help to you guys. And go over some of the questions that you may have in regards to Design Space. And if you have any other questions in regards to crafting, if it's sublimation, paper crafting, anything like that. But the first thing that I did want to show, because a lot of people asked me how I cut with more than one machine using the same computer. So I have a total of 7 Cricuts in this house. Minnie has her own Cricut, but I do have 6 Cricuts in the office, and I do use them all at the same time, sometimes depending on what it is that I'm doing. So I have 5 Air 2s, and then I have a Maker. I was going to get the Cricut 3, but I decided against it for now. First of all, I don't have anywhere to put it. That is first. I would have to retire one of my other Cricuts out in order to get it onto the shelves. That's first. But second of all, for what I am doing currently, the Air 3 wouldn't benefit me in any way. But I want it. So eventually I'm going to get it. I might buy it for myself for Christmas or something like that, just so I can have it, because I am a Cricut fanatic and I love Cricut. But business-wise right now, the Air 3 is not going to help me in any way. So thank you so much for sharing, Miss Cindy. I see you on Facebook and YouTube, girl. Go on and get it. Yes. All right. So let me go. And I'm going to share my screen. We're going to open up Cricut, you guys. And we're going to do the entire window. And let me make sure. All right, let's get Cricut open. I didn't ask you to quit anything. Thank you. It's having a little issue here because it did not load in my information. So maybe I do need to quit and log back in. Let's try that again. It might be doing an update. Cricut loves its updates. Yep, it's doing an update. So we'll let it do its little update there. There's my stuff. All right, so let me go on my phone so I can see what y'all see real quick on the live. This is it? Yeah. All right. Yes, Miss Cindy, I see you got your badge, girlfriend. Yes. So I'm going to be looking at some of the comments here on Facebook while I have it open. So what I wanted to show is how I run more than one project within Cricut at a time. So I'm going to open up something simple that is not going to give us a lot of hassle here. Let's open up this one. All right. So we have this one project up, right? And I know that I want to cut this or whatever. So I'm just going to hit make it. Okay. So that's going to cut that. It's telling me that I need to pull out my 12 by 24 mat, and that's fine. See, it already gave me the 12 by 24 mat. And that's because those things are attached to each other. Now I'm going to go here to File, and I'm going to hit New Window. Now I can do that from my canvas as well. So from here at the canvas, if I go to File, I can hit New Window. But what I want to do is another trick. This is something that is new to Cricut. Let's ungroup these. Is I'm going to copy this. Did it copy it or did it cut it? It cut it. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go to New Window. I'm going to hit, see, it opens up a whole nother design space for me. This is still my same design space. Okay. But this time I'm going to change it to the Explorer family because I have only one maker. So that means I can set this up for my Explorer. I'm going to hit New Project, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to paste. Okay. So say that I'm doing this, and I need to cut out, I have my 5 Cricut set up, and I need to cut this 5 times to make 5 shirts. I'm not going to have to wait. One by one. I'm going to open up 5 windows. So this is going to be my 3rd window here. I'm going to do New Project. I'm going to go ahead and paste that because I know that that's where I need it to be. Right? Now I'm going to open up another window. New Project. And I've been able to open up 7 windows at a time while the 6 Cricuts were cutting. I was actually designing on the 7th window. So you can open up as many windows as you like. So you see here, I have all these. I have 4 Cricut windows open right now. And if I open up another one, there's my other one. Now I still have my Explorer family set. And I'm going to show you that I can go to make it in all of these windows and make it. So I can go to continue. My Air 2 is on. I might be too far away from it. There it goes. I'm in the kitchen and it's in the office. So it's going to let me cut on that. Then I have this window with my maker. I'm going to go to make it. I think only my maker and my one of my Air 2s is on. So I'm just going to do the 2 windows because the other ones that tell me it can't find them. They're not turned on. And then this one is going to connect to my maker. So I can say, you know, I want this to do vinyl. Then all I'm going to have to do is put that vinyl into my maker and go ahead and let it cut. The same thing in this window. And if I have my other Cricuts on, I can make it cut from these windows as well. So that is how you're going to be able to cut your vinyl or to cut out your projects, even if it's print cuts, by opening up different windows. So that's all you have to do is you go to File and you go to New Window. Okay. It doesn't matter if you're here in the Make It screen or if you're on the actual canvas. And this is the canvas. It looks a little different because I took away the grid, which you're able to do. You can either work with the grid or work without the grid. But from here, I can do new window as well. Yes, yes, yes. So we're going to close a couple of these out just because I'm streaming. And this will take up some of our bandwidth here, and I don't want it to kick us off. So we'll just leave one window open. But that, my friends, is how you open up more than one window and how you can use that cut and paste feature, which is a game changer with Cricut. And this, Sonia, is actually not a new feature, opening up a new window. You've always been able to open up multiple windows with Cricut. It's not something that's new. It's just if you only have one machine, some people don't really see the purpose of opening up more than one window. But if you only have that one machine and you do want to open up another window and say you want to continue to work on something else or to add something else to the project that you're currently working on, while this is at Make It and the machine is cutting, if I wanted to add something to this or continue to design to this for something else, say I'm making it smaller because it's going to go on a bag, or say I'm doing party favors and I'm doing multiple treats. Even if I just have that one machine, I can still open up more than one window so that while my Cricut is cutting, I can continue to work and design if I'm doing more than one project at a time. Now, the new feature is the cut and paste, is the copy and paste from one project to the next. You were not able to do that before with Cricut. I think this is one of the hat projects. Well, let me open this up. Just replace it. I love the copy and paste feature. Like I said, say I'm here and I want to add something to this San Francisco logo while it's cutting. If I hit that new window and I open up this new project, I can just paste just this item into the window, and then I can work on it from there if I would like to. So that is one of the new features with Cricut, is that copy and paste in between projects. And if you don't want to have to close down one project, to be able to copy and paste it, just open up a new window and you can work it like that. So I use that feature constantly, all the time, opening up the new window. And I love the new copy and paste feature. It is one that I am utilizing. All right, so I'm going to stop my share just for a second and come back over to you guys and see if anybody has any questions. So any Cricut questions. So that's what we're doing tonight. It's an open forum. Any Cricut or crafting questions. So any questions that you have in regards to Cricut, something that you might want to learn how to do within Cricut, something that you may be curious with working within Cricut. That's what I'm here for tonight. So it's a Cricut Design Space Crafting hot seat hour. You guys can ask me any question and I will go over it and see if we can get into it. Miss Smith from Austin, Texas, welcome. I just seen your post. Let me make sure I didn't miss any of the other YouTube comments, because I can't see the YouTube comments when I go in. No, so with a print and cut, you are able to do 9.25 by 6.75, but there is a little trick to make your print look like it's a little bit bigger. So I'll share my screen again. And your print is actually going to be the same size, but it'll present a little bit differently. So I won't use this one. Let me just open up a new window. So if you're doing a print and cut, anytime that you're going to do it, Well, you got it now, Miss Smith. Thank you so much, Miss Burrell, for the stars. So anytime that you are doing like a large shirt, like say if you're doing extra large, 1X, 2X, and you're not doing sublimation, you're going to be doing a multimedia shirt, which is basically vinyl, and then you're going to use heat transfer paper. Or even if you are going to do the picture in sublimation, it's still multimedia with the vinyl and the sublimation. To make your picture look bigger, you want to encapsulate in words. So you want to try to get words at the top and the bottom of the picture. Okay. I've done 3X shirts with the 9.25 by 6.75 picture. And you would not even be able to tell that the picture was that small, because encapsulating the picture with words is going to make it look bigger. Okay. So with this one, let me see. I will tie. Let me pick somebody's name. Miss Lee just came on. So Miss Smyrna, we're gonna use your name. Let me see. Is a queen, right? Right, so this is another trick. I show this trick all the time, but for the newbies, within Cricut, whatever words that you want to type out, you can type them out in one text box. Make sure that whatever you want to be on the same line, you keep it on that line. You notice I didn't put Myrna is a queen on the same line. I put Myrna and then is a queen, because I'm going to go over here to advanced and I'm going to go ungroup to lines, not letters, because that will ungroup everything. But I'm going to go ungroup to lines, and then that is going to give me two separated lines. I only have to type in one text box. I've shown that a lot of times before. But so we have this one. Then we're just going to go and grab an image. Let's grab this one. Insert image. This one is not too good of an example because it's not going to look good very wide. But we know that 6.75 is going to be the longest that we could actually make this image, right? But if I wanted it to look bigger, say I was doing a bigger shirt, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to rotate, and I'm going to rotate this 90 degrees. And now you see how the 6.75 is at the width, right? Well, we know for our width, I can make that 9.25. So now I've made my picture 9.25 the long, right? Now, if I take it and I flip it back, because it's not that wide, it'll let me do it. But I've essentially made the picture longer. Another example, let me use one that's like more square to get you guys to see. Let's use this one, or one that has more width. So this has it as a cut. We are going to turn it into a print and cut, a standard print and cut. And now it gives us that warning, right? It's giving us that warning because it has that 7 in the height, right? And then it has this one as 7.421, right? So if I wanted this to print out being 7 long, all I would have to do is I'm going to have to make it a little skinnier and put this. Right, I'm going to turn this to 90. And I'm going to put this one at 6.25. So now I'm still going to get the length because I've rotated it by 90 degrees. Okay. So now it's going to be 7 wide, and then which really is giving me the length this way, right? Because I want it to be longer. And then it says the height is going to be 6.25, but it's really going to be 6.25 wide. So it's just switching the numbers and rotating your picture to make the image look like it's bigger when it prints out. Okay. And we can rotate this back. And I rotate it back and forth just to make sure, that it's going to look right. Then I would go take it when it's time to print it out. I'll just leave it rotated like that to make the picture look bigger on your shirt. So always encapsulate your pictures with words if you want them to look bigger, if you're going to be using the print then cut method with Cricut. And you can rotate them to change up the height and the width. Yes, this boss lady is in Cricut. Thank you, Miss Olivia. This boss lady is, let me see if it's free for access. Yes, if you have Cricut access, this is free. This is a free image if you have Cricut access. If you don't have access, you probably have to pay for it. This one too. Let's see what's inside of this collection. So, with images, if you like an image, another little tip, you can always go to info and then that little eye right there for info and then view image sets. So if I click on this, it's going to show me everything that's within that boss lady set. So these are all the images that they have under that particular set. Womanger, how can I help you? Business is booming. Ask me what I do. So they have a bunch of things here. Look at this. They even have nutrition facts for business success. And this is all under access. A lot of people don't like to pay for the access, but if you are going to be using your Cricut a lot and you're making a lot of designs, hey, Miss Ruth, then access is a great tool for you. It's a great tool. You have all these things are free to you within access. And yes, you can go and make these files, but if they're already there for you, why not? Using the offset feature, can you design a font to look like a bubble font? Well, we can try it. You can design the font to have like that bubble look on the outside of it. Cricut's offset feature really still needs some work. So it does take a little bit of finesse with their offset feature to get the offset just right, I feel. But we can go through, Miss Sonia, and we can give it a look, see? All right, so that's another tip on how you find images within bundles. And this is under Bulb Graphics Business. So that's what that particular card is called within Cricut. And all these would be free to you if you had access or if you have access. So with the offset, let's do something. Yeah, that design is really, really pretty. But it's also one that you can make yourself within Cricut. I can show you guys how to make that within Cricut too. So, Miss Sonia, let's take your wording. Now, there are some fonts, even with Cricut, that mimic a bubble font. So there's a bubble font right there for you. Oh, it'll write it in bubble too. I like that. Now, if we took this, and I believe that this is just an outline. Yes. So what we could do with this particular one, let's see our offset feature. And hit apply. That's going to be our offset. But if we want to fill this font and have a color be in the middle, easiest way is to slice it out. So grab a square. Why won't it let me contour it? I mean, slice it. Grab a square, highlight both, slice. We can get rid of that one. So now what we want on our contours, we want those letters in the middle, those. So we can hit contour. And let me see if it'll give them to us. No, hold on, we have to take out the other one. I hate that contour no longer shows me what exactly it is doing. That irks my nerves so badly. Now we have it. So take out the surrounding and then send front. And then we have a middle for our bubble letters. And that's how we could do that. Now, making a font into a bubble letter design with offset, no, it's really just going to give you that area around it. But you can use your offset to kind of make it look bubbly if you use the rounded part. But see, you can't really tell what that is unless I take something and cut the little circle part out of the A. Their offset really needs a little bit more work. I like Silhouette Studios offset better because you have more control over it. With Cricut's offset, I just don't feel like you can control it as well yet. All right, let me see. I think I sent another question. Oh, I answered that one. Yes, Boss Lady is in Cricut. I answered the print and cut being larger. Okay, Miss Sandra said we kind of went over a little bit with the tips and tricks for doing the print and cuts with like how to make your image look bigger. But with print and cut, the possibilities are almost endless. With the print and cut as far as what you can make. Now, as big as you can cut, yes, you are limited to that, but you can bring anything in and turn it into a print and cut. You can cut out any shape that you want down to the millimeter, right? So if I wanted to do my business cards in the shape of a pineapple, right? So I could do that. Or if I wanted to make pineapple shaped stickers, I could do that with a print and cut. And so let me see. Oh, of course, because it's not in that collection. Get me back. I'm going to see what I can find here for pineapple. All right, so here we go. Bam. Or even this one. Bam. Because it's got a little thing in the middle. All right, so say I want to make a sticker out of this, and this is set to a basic cut. So this is actually set to cut vinyl, cut as vinyl, right? But what I want to do is I want to do it as a print and cut sticker, and this is where the offset feature will really do you some justice within Cricut. So what I'm going to do is I want to put something behind this because I'm going to do my offset in white. I'm going to send that back. So I'm going to offset this. Not that big, clear. Little smaller. Come here. Well, that's good right there. And then I think I'm gonna make a little circle. So I got my offset. I'm going to go and I'm going to make a circle. I'm going to send this circle back. I'm going to turn that circle away. And I'm going to, let's see here. Looking for something that could just be like a little logo. Here we go. We'll use my friend's logo. So say, you know, this is like, you know, stickers are assigned for a picnic or something like that he's doing for the company, or say he's giving away pineapples, whatever. So I'm going to put his logo inside of there, and then like IG. So let's see. Let's go to view all. After from view all, you can search, and I'm going to put Insta. It gives me my Instagram logo there. I'm going to insert that. And just type anything for his Insta. I don't know. I don't even know what his Insta is. We're going to do it in capital letters, though. And I'll change that font to something like that. And so the major trick with the print and cut is that you want to make sure that you have nice, clean lines. So anytime that you're bringing in any kind of image into Cricut, you want to make sure that you're checking its lines, because Cricut does not really like things that have a lot of jaggedy lines or a lot of raggedy edges. It will just give you issues when it's cutting, okay? So we have all of that grouped. But I want to change the color to that LC design. So even though it's group, I'm going to click on the actual letter, and I'm able to go in here and change its color. Right. And I do that often. Just make sure that I have what I want to be grouped. And if I want to go in and change colors, I can do that. Even if it is grouped, or you can do it using Color Sync. The Color Sync panel is your friend. So with Color Sync, you can drag anything down to a color as long as it's all set to cut. Not a print and cut, but set to cut. Okay, so if as long as it's set to cut, I could pull the outline to the pineapple while we did the offset in black. I could pull it down here and make the offset green. Okay, I can take it back to black if I like. Oh, I moved the head to black. No, we want this one to be green. And we want this one to be black. Right? Or I can move this and make it yellow. Now I got to go back and make it green. But anything that's set to cut, you can change in your Color Sync panel. All right. So now that we have this all grouped, we know that it's not going anywhere. I'm going to highlight it all, and to turn this into a print and cut, because you see everything over here is set for basic cut. I am going to flatten everything. Now that it is flattened, it is all inside of one layer. We don't see the multiple components. It's one piece. So what Cricut is going to do is it's going to cut around this black line. Going to cut all around there. It's not going to cut here on the inside because we have flattened it. Okay. And now when we go to make it, we'll see that it'll be there. If you want to make a bunch of these 2 inches by 2 inches for your sticker, which this is not ideal for this one, but 2 by 2 will get you 12 stickers. And 2.5 is probably a better size for this sticker because of the pineapple. Let me see. Maybe even 3, because I don't like the way it's squinching it up. A little long. I don't like that. I don't like that. I want to keep my little pineapple shape. You can do it like that. We may only be able to get 2, 3. Let's see. Yep, it gave us 3. You might even be able to get 4 on there. Let's try. Nope, it'll only give us 3 at that size. But that's the print and cut. We could do this on sticker paper. We could do it on cardstock. You can make this into a cupcake topper. You can make cupcake wrappers. Print and cut. There's just so many things that you could do with print and cut. You can make cards. You can make embellishments for cards with your print and cut. There's so many things that you can do for your business with your print and cut. But those are the major tips that I would give for your print and cut. Main one really is to make sure that you have nice, clean lines when you're doing print and cuts. All right, let me stop my share so I can go and see YouTube comments because I can't see those while I'm on. No, Miss Olivia, I did not get the new machines. I have not gotten them yet. I want them. I want the Air 3s very, very bad. At least the Cricut Air 3. I'm not too worried about the maker. I have a maker already. But I think I'm gonna just wait and get it for myself for Christmas because I don't need it. I just want it. So I'm trying to be better about just buying things that I want. But I will be getting them. The only major difference that I see, they say that it's supposed to be faster. It will give you a longer continuous cut. And it says, I mean, you can cut without the mat, but I mean, you can make the Air 2 cut without the mat now. It's just not going to give you that long of a cut. That's the big difference. You can get a longer cut. So let me see. Do we have any other questions? I feel like my comments, yeah, they're kind of matching up. Okay, they're matching up. So tonight, you guys, we're just doing a Cricut Q&A. You can ask me any questions about Cricut Design Space, anything that you want to learn how to do within Design Space, or if you have any crafting questions about something else. Let me look and see where our shares are, because I do want to give you guys something off of the crafting mystery box tonight that is on the site. And as I mentioned earlier, that mystery box is going to be filled with some of everything that is on the I Teach Crafts website. Any more like Q&A questions, Miss Smith? Anytime that I'm doing a live, you can always ask me any question. It's just tonight is a particular night that I'm just doing questions, just to see what it is, where you guys are, what it is that you might want to learn, what it is that you might want to know. So I'm always answering questions, but tonight is just a Q&A, and I do them every now and again. How to turn a JPEG into an SVG. Now, JPEGs, they have a background, but it is possible to turn a JPEG into an SVG. The simplest, I'm going to tell you guys one thing too. The simplest items to turn into SVGs within Design Space are coloring pages. Those are the simplest things that you can turn into an SVG. But we can find a coloring page that would actually be a JPEG, and then we can turn it into an SVG. Sure. So doing SVGs in Cricut versus Silhouette Studio, I'm going to tell you, Silhouette Studio is a lot easier to accomplish this, but it can be done in Cricut. Cricut does have limitations, but you can work your way around them. So I'm going to show you guys how you can turn a JPEG coloring sheet into an SVG. So let me open up my Cricut. And I actually took this 49ers logo and I made this SVG. I did this, I believe the last time I was on live, I showed you guys when we did the baseball cap craft, how to turn, how to make, excuse me, SVGs in Cricut. But we'll go over this again. Let's open up just a brand new window. You're very welcome, Miss Kelly. All right, so I'm going to go on to Google Chrome. Somebody give me a character. Give me a character, a cartoon character that we could look up. Make y'all interactive with me tonight. Somebody give me a cartoon character that we can go get a coloring sheet of. Okay, Miss Lee said Mickey. Thank you, Miss Smith, for registering. Miss Lee said Mickey. That's the first one I seen was Mickey. And I got 2 Tweeties, then Minnie Mouse. SpongeBob. Let's go with Mickey and Minnie. Because Mickey was the first one I seen. So we'll find the Mickey and Minnie coloring pages. We're going to find this one that's not very detailed for the sake of time. Oh, let's see if that'll clear up a little bit. Those lines are kind of fuzzy. I don't want this to fuzzy. These are much clearer. I'm going to right click. I'm going to save as image. And it says this is a PNG, but looking at that at the bottom, unless this back is clear, it looks like it's a JPEG. But let's see what it does when we bring it into Cricut. All right, so we're going to go to upload, upload image, browse. Going to grab our sheet, open. So it definitely is a JPEG. PNGs do not have backgrounds. We're going to go to complex. We're going to go to continue. Let's make this a little smaller. Now our select and erase is always up. So we're going to hit this center here. It took away that white, right? We want to turn this into an SVG. So what we're going to do is we're going to click and get rid of all of the white. And we can actually, we're going to cut Mickey and Minnie in black, but we can get rid of everything that's filled. So that's going to take away most of that black. Let me do a preview for our lines. So our lines are not the best, but we'll fix that, no problem. Let's take away all of our white right now. And you can also accomplish this by contouring, but that's what we're going to do to that black. so that we'll be able to cut it. Let's do a preview real fast. So you see how me not getting rid of that black keeps those lines very strong. That's what I want. But I want to get rid of the white down here in her leg. So that it'll cut this one as well. All right, now let's take care of Mickey. Get all of his white out. Oh, we still got to do Minnie's face, but that's fine. Let's do a preview. Excellent. I'm going to zoom in here to take away this white and that one. And if you notice, there is a line that is going all the way around Mickey and Minnie. I'm going to select my erase tool. And I'm going to get rid of that line. Now, I can get rid of it here before it goes to the canvas. Or when I get it on the canvas, I can just slice it out. But I'm just going to try to get rid of as much of it as I can from here. That way I don't have to worry about it once I get it on the actual canvas. And anytime you use the erase tool, you want to just erase a little bit at a time, because if you have to go backwards, say if I was just doing this in a complete stream and say I accidentally erased some of Mickey's finger, it's going to make me go back and back until his finger is not erased. So a little bit at a time. So if you have to hit the back button, you're not backtracking all of your work. Right. And then when I'm going to hit the preview button, it'll show me where I still have some spots of the line. So I'm going to go down there and I'm going to erase those spots. It's the one right here by her foot. That was the wording. And then this one. I'm going to preview again. Looks like I got rid of the line. I'm going to go to continue. And even though I'm not doing this as a print and cut, I always save it as a print and cut. Now I'm going to upload that image. So turning it into the cut, their outline is going to be black. So all the places that you see that are black, that's what it's going to cut. That's fine. But now I want to be able to fill in Minnie's gloves, her bow. I want to be able to fill in their eyes, Mickey's tongue, and their shoes. Okay, so I'm going to accomplish that with the contour feature. So I'm going to take this box. I'm going to put it over them. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller and move my StreamYard button up here. I'm going to highlight both and I'm going to slice. Okay, and so what my goal is going to be is to get these items out of the contour. Okay. And so you can start with some of the big pieces now with Mickey and Minnie's face. Let's say we're going to do their face in the same color. So with this, I'm telling you guys, it's a little tedious. It does take some work to get all of the pieces that you need out. Okay. So you're definitely going to need more than one copy of this because we have more than one thing that we're going to want to be a separate color. Using a slice feature will help as well, but we want to go in, we're going to contour. Now let me first see what taking away this major box will get me at first. It didn't even do it. Hold on. So this one. All right. So there has my pieces. I took away the major box. So the pieces that I see are the pieces that I want, right? This little black, that's going to be his nose. So we don't have to worry about that piece. But we can go in first and let's get their faces. So in order to get their faces out, I'm going to have to take out everything besides their face. Okay. So that's Minnie's face. That's a hand. So everything here will go. And this is just so I can make different colors. Then when I go in to do the clothes, we'll keep like his shirt and his pants together. When we do Mickey's body and Minnie's shoes and her dress, we'll make the same color and just add accents to it for time. I don't want any of these little pieces, and you can see them disappearing over here. You can actually touch over there as well, but because I know that all of these things need to go, I'm just going to do it on this side. All these little bitty things have to go. Right? So that just gave me their faces. And so we can make Mickey and Minnie, we can make them brown. We'll give them, make them a little bit darker than that. And we're going to send back. We line that up. So there are their faces. Their faces are going to cut out brown for us. Now we have this one. What we will do is go in now and do Minnie's bow and her dress, just so you guys get the concept of how we have to work this. So I told you it is tedious. It is a tedious process, but it can be done. And there's certain things like that we can cheat on. Like for instance, in this image, I'm gonna go ahead and take Mickey's tongue out. So I'm gonna slice. And now when I go into contour, I don't have as many pieces to get rid of just to get to his tongue. I want this away. Go away. My tongue is not there. There we go. Now this can go away. So now I have his tongue. So that'll save me time. I'll make his tongue pink. Oh, come on, line up. And if you keep the image the same you did when you sliced it, everything shall line up for you perfectly. Another thing that we can go in and get off of this picture are the eyes. So we really only need one. Well, we do need both of Mickey's eyes here. So we're going to slice. We'll get Mickey's eyes. And those will be white. So there's Mickey's eyes. Now we can go and get Minnie's eyes. You can also do this by loading the picture into Design Space over and over and over again, and just taking different elements from each upload. But it's the same tedious job as this. It's because you're constantly uploading. But it's the same. But again, you can do it. It just takes some work. Uh-oh. These two I want to stay. What is this? Okay, so that one and that one will stay, and the rest of them will go. There's Minnie's eyes. And then with the white, because there are like these little pieces, you can make it because you're going to be layering. If I wasn't doing this design really big, I would weld my like colors together. And what I mean by that is going and making sure that my white is, where's Minnie's eyes? Where did her eyes go? We don't want that anymore. There's her eyes. So sometimes when Design Space won't let you click on a particular item, you can go over to your layers panel to get it. Now it's just being funny style with me and not letting me click it. Her eyes. We'll take them and line them up like this. Now our little tug is off. It's all right. We'll do that for now. Okay, so another thing that we can go in here and get is the gloves. I might be able to get her dress on a slice without having to go in and contour everything out. So that's what I look for when I'm making these things like this. Can I get in there and get some stuff out? And his shirt, ew. I might have to contour them again to get his shirt. But let's see if we can get his shoes. I might want to leave that one in. Yep, there we go. So there we have his shoes. We'll make those blue. And we'll send this back. Come on. I'm trying to keep it lined up so y'all can see it all come together. Normally, I would just slice everything out and then go over and just line it up. So now we have his shoes. Uh-oh. I just want to delete this. And then let's see if we can go in there and get Minnie's shoes real quick. And then let's get her shoes real quick. Then I'll just contour them again to get the rest of their clothes. And we can get her bow from there at least. Then we'll have to go in and get the clothes. That's when we're going to have to contour a bunch of crap out of there. These little pieces of her dress. This little piece we want to keep. And we're going to make hers pink. Send this back. Party. All right, so let's duplicate this one. Because, we can at least get the bow out of here. Let's go get our bow. And maybe the hands with our slice feature. And this is just so that we don't have to keep going in and contouring over and over again. Oh, let me go backwards. I don't want it to be resized. You want to try to keep everything the size that this picture is so that you don't have to do a lot of adjusting and lining up. Because that's going to make the process even more tedious. Right, that should be our bow. Cricut's going to keep our main colors up there. We're going to do that. So there's her bow. Oh, I deleted it before we could get the gloves, but that's fine. We're going to do this again because I went and sliced out a bunch of stuff so that we could get what we needed. And depending on what you're going to put it on, I mean, if we wanted to leave the gloves, like not do the gloves, or if we wanted to not do the eyes, if it was going on a white shirt, that would be completely fine. It just all depends on what you're going to put it on, or if you were going to put it on, say like a coffee mug or something like that. And this one, let me see if I could. Let me try a little something real fast to speed it up a little bit. On my box, it's got a load over here. So I'm going to take that part off. Let me see what it gives me. Excellent. Now in Silhouette, this would probably take me like 2.35 seconds, honestly. But here in Cricut, it takes a little bit of finesse. So I kind of reverse did this one, took off the back. I'm going to grab her hands here, and we're going to just speed up the process here a little bit. Doesn't take that long, but Yeah, it definitely is tedious, but it can be done. So we got our hand there. We're just gonna need to contour off that end portion, which would be that one. Bring that, and now she's gonna have her white glove. And we're gonna just go ahead and send that back so we can get it lined up. Dang it. Let me line it up first and then send it back because Cricut wanna be playing with me. Okay. So we have that one. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna get these hands right here. They will be white. We'll do a circle to get those out. And then we should be able to get Mickey's hand over there. And we were able to slice that away from the picture. No problem. And we're gonna make those white. Line them up. There we go. Now let's go get Mickey's hand. And then all we have left to get is their clothes. I'll just contour the other part out. So we're gonna contour out these 1, 2, 3 pieces right there. So this one, and that one have to go. Now we have Mickey's hand. And if you want to practice this, you can do it something that's really simple. I was trying to go for one that didn't have a lot of detail, but as you can see, the more that you start to design and to create things, you will see how much detail actually goes into the little things. Like, you know, how much detail actually goes into, oh, the clothes, the shoes, the this, the that. You get to see it. So let's get Minnie's dress. And actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate them so I don't gotta worry about Mickey. I'm gonna go ahead and slice Minnie away from Mickey. Just enough so I can get her outfit. Come on, Minnie, get your little butt over here, girl. All right. So get rid of that one. Let us contour. Okay, we're gonna take away this big portion first. We're gonna get the glove out of there. We don't need that part. We don't need the bow. We don't need the hand. We don't need the face. We don't need anything that has nothing to do with her clothes. So we need that dress part. This should be a part of her dress too. Yes, that's her top. That's the shoes. And so if we look at what we're contouring, it'll let us know what's coming away. That's gonna stay. That's a part of her dress. That's we don't really yeah, we need that portion. Make her dress look 3D. That's her little belt part. You don't need that. Don't need that. We actually do need that. That's a part of her dress. So we're just watching what's coming away. That's a part of her dress, which, you know, we could actually take with us or not, because it'll all be one piece. So it'll all cut on one. So that's fine. We won't have to like piece it together. Where did that little part come from? Up there. All right. So we should just have her dress. Yeah. There we have her dress. So I want to make her band a different color. So let me try to duplicate this first. And I'm going to try to slice that band out of there. So the band's out. I'm going to just go get it. And I'm going to put it right over the other band. I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to slice. And what that's going to do is take this other band away. Now I'm going to go ahead and make this. And then we shall group. And I probably could have made her little bow in the middle be purple. But we can always add purple polka dots to her if we would like. This moved. Yeah, it did. Dang it. All right, now it's just Mickey's clothes. And for the sake of time, honey, we gonna make Mickey's clothes just a lighter color blue. He gonna have some blue pants and a blue shirt, and that's what Mickey gonna get. We gonna slice Mickey away from Minnie, so we can just go in and get his clothes. And I'm gonna try to just slice the portion that is housing his outfit here of him. And then we can be done with him. All right, so let's go in and contour Mickey. We know we don't need this stuff. We don't need that. 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 Or that. Those are a part of his outfit. This portion. Oh, in his hand. All right, so that's Mickey's outfit. We're going to give him that light Donald Duck blue, because Donald be wearing blue sometimes. Mickey looking like he pimping in the 70s. All right, so then just go through and line everything back up. We know that everything is going to match because we kept everything the same size. but I moved Mickey here a little bit. So see, look, it moved again. But we know that it all is going to fit. If I can just keep Mickey butt right where he needs to be. Come on. I'm trying to give y'all a visual. There we go. That's going to be good enough for right now. And then we can do whatever we want. We can give Minnie her traditional polka dots. And then I'm going to show you guys what I mean by, I can put the little purple polka dots all over Minnie's bow. Let's give her a couple of those. To tie in that purple that we have as an accessory. And Hello Kitty is a great one to practice on if you want to practice doing this. But almost all characters out there, I think I deleted one, you can find a coloring page of to go and do this with. And you can turn it into anything. You could change the face of the character. Why do I keep deleting them? Change the face of the character, change the ethnicity of your character by making an SVG. You can use this as a print and cut, or you can cut it with vinyl. So if I wanted to do this as a print and cut on a shirt after I've created this, then all I would have to do is flatten everything, highlight, and of course it's not lined up, but I would line it up and then I would flatten it. And you see how everything goes into this? So this would now be a print and cut. So it would do a print and cut for me like that. Flatten. I'm going to unflatten it. It takes it back down. Now I can change the colors and maneuver it. Color sync will work really good here. First of all, we got to make everything a cut. Right now, I flattened it, so it's a print cut. So we'll go, oh, if I do basic cut, it's going to change my colors back. Watch. Knew it. Once you flatten it, it changes it into a print, then cut. So if you do flatten, you're going to have to change it back to a cut if you want to cut this with vinyl. But that is how you do it. And you can do that with almost any picture within Design Space. Some pictures, you won't be able to use the contour feature like I did. You will have to go through and upload different images, upload, to get it to do that. But that is how you get it done. Duplicate if you want to use your contour feature. This is making me mad because Mickey won't stay lined up. But that's how you go. And we completely took this from this coloring image. And gave Mickey and Minnie some color and basically made them our own. And we did this. This was originally a JPEG. We took out the original background, went in and took out all of the white so that we can come in and contour to actually make it into an SVG. I'm going to stop my share. I'm going to come back over. Yes. It is, I told you, it is a lot of work. It is tedious, but the results, once you do it once, you don't have to do it again for the characters. So once you have that SVG made, you can take it now. You can only use it within Cricut and do it. Now, Silhouette Studio offers a much easier way to do that. In Silhouette Studio, all I would have had to do was highlight that picture, trace it. It would have traced all the lines for me. I could have removed the original image and then released Compound Path. And each little section that I actually had to go in and contour out would have already been done for me. All I would have had to do is go in and actually change the colors. So for SVG making, if you want to be able to use it outside of Cricut in any program, Silhouette Studio would be the best for that. But like I said, you can do it in Cricut. It just takes a little bit of work. And you get it done. I mean, what was that? Like 20, 25 minutes to get it done. You're welcome, Miss Sonia. But I mean, that's how you do it. And like I said, you can practice, do it. Hello Kitty is a simpler cartoon that you can do because she doesn't have a lot of details. Like if you just do the Hello Kitty head, or if you do like the Hello Kitty, there's one where she's like, you see her head's really big and she just has on a very simple dress. And then she has like her little paws. All of her shapes are very, very simple. They just use triangles and circles to make Hello Kitty. And that's what it breaks down to. But as you learn to design, you'll look at the world completely different. Like even when I look at, water bottle labels, I'm like, oh, they use the backdrop on that, and they brought in the glare, and they like you'll be and that's how you become a better designer. Deconstruction is the best way to learn things. So just looking at things, breaking them down, seeing how they were made, what may have been used to make it. You'll have a better eye for different fonts and which fonts actually go together. Thank you, Miss Lee, for the stars. It will make you a better designer. It definitely will. So if you want to look into designing, into making SVGs, making your own designs, because I believe everybody should learn how to make your own designs. Now, if you want to buy designs, that's fine too. Not everybody, is a designer, but just being able to make basic little things, like even, just SVGs with words, or like the Mickey and Minnie Mouse. It took a little bit of work, but it is really simple once you get the hang of it and you know what you have to go in and take out. And you see how I made it a little bit easier by slicing certain sections out so I wouldn't have to contour the entire thing in order to create the SVG. Does anybody have any more questions? Let me see where our share level is. I need to refresh. Come on, Facebook. Okay, there it goes. No, it won't give it to me. Why is it taking so long? Okay. 22. Okay. If we can get 8 more shares, and I'm going to give you guys a coupon code for Yep, I see 22. If we can get 8 more shares, if we can get our shares up to 30, I'm going to release a coupon code for you guys to get a percentage off the mystery crafting box. It is on the website right now under mystery box. It will be a box of $65. The shipping is free. You'll get $100 or more worth of crafting items in that mystery box. Sublimation products, glitter, mica powder, some transfers, rhinestone transfers, vinyl. Almost everything that you'll see on the site will be included within the mystery boxes. Each mystery box will have its own composition. So even if you bought 2 mystery boxes, they would not have the same exact things inside of them. We also have molds that we sell on the site. Those will be going in there. I have some items that are not on the site that will be going in there because I am also destashing my stash within the mystery boxes because I got a lot of stuff, y'all, within the mystery boxes as well. So some stuff you'll get is on the site. Some stuff you will get that hasn't even made it to the site, but you will still get it nonetheless. Yes. So let's see if we can get those shares up. And while we're doing that, does anybody else have any other Cricut questions or crafting questions? If you have a question on sublimation or paper crafting or anything like that, now is your time to ask that question because I'm in the hot seat tonight. So any questions that you guys have, feel free to drop them in the comments, please. You can do a rhinestone template within Cricut. Now, it is not a rhinestone program, but you can cut your rhinestone template. A lot of people like to use like flock vinyl to do rhinestone templates. You can also make a false rhinestone template design within Cricut. If you get what is the name of that font? There is a font, and I might still I definitely don't have it on this computer. This is my new computer. Everything hasn't been transferred over. But if you get a dot font, then you can make the false rhinestone design. Do I have one within my Cricut? I did that a long time ago. But yes, the tumblers are set to come in this coming week, Miss Sonia. So I'm hoping 4th of July doesn't delay them too much, but the vendor just sent me the UPS tracking number because they just landed. Well, not landed because they didn't fly. They came in by sea, but they just docked. So they are here in the U.S. They are just not to me yet. So y'all know with the buy-ins, as soon as I get them in, I count them, make sure that everything is there, and then everything ships out within 24 to 48 hours. Yes, with my molds, you can use UV resin instead of epoxy if you would like. They are silicone molds. And you know, silicone takes heat, it'll hold heat, but the UV light will not melt the molds because I have a UV light and I've done some UV resin inside of my molds. So yes, you can, my love. And I'm doing these mystery boxes, you guys, because I am making way for the new products that are coming in. I have some new molds that are coming in. I have some new sublimation products that are coming in. I'm scouring and looking to find things that are not just out there like that. So I'm trying to get some unique items that are on the site that you don't see just every day on Amazon or Etsy. And that takes time because you got to go through and you got to vet vendors. You got to make sure that the product is going to be good. Y'all know that I test everything out before I actually give it to you guys, put it on the website. Sometimes we even do lives where I'm testing it out for you right then and there. I am a believer in buying samples from vendors before I go out and spend thousands of dollars with them, just to make sure that I am giving you a quality product that you can get a good price on, because I know that with crafting, you guys, a lot of you guys are doing this as a business, right? And so you have to have your price to profit. But if you're paying a lot of money for the blank or a lot of money for the mold, then your price to profit shrinks. And I want to make sure that you guys can get the max for your work. I craft too, y'all know. So I know that a lot of work goes into what you do, and I appreciate that as a fellow crafter. So I try to make sure that I get you guys quality items. You're welcome, Miss Nicole. I want to make sure I didn't miss any other questions. Let me see where we are on our shares, darling, so I can give y'all that coupon code, darling. Miss Olivia, my thing just told me that you share, girl. All right. I appreciate that. It gave me a notification for your share. It didn't give me a notification for anybody else's share. Let me see. Let's see if it lets me back. Come on, let me back on the page. Facebook, I swear on my phone, it's so slow when I'm live. Any other time, it'll be shooting out stuff. You think I should do a class on how to start a crafting business? That would be a good class. But I might actually just make that into maybe a YouTube video with just like tips to see, you know, if you guys like that, and then maybe turn it into a class. I did have a class I did a few years ago on like side hustles, not so much as it being an actual business. All right, 5 more shares, y'all. Y'all just need 5 more shares. I'll share for y'all earlier. So you just need 5 more shares. Hey, Miss Sonia. But that is a great idea, Miss Lee, on how to start your crafting business. Best practices and tips and things like that. Tons of resources. One major thing is research, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that. Research. Don't just take suggestions that you see in the group. Don't even just take my word for certain things. Go out and research yourself. Research. Put in the work. You go out and you buy all of this equipment, and then you just want, like, okay, I just spent these hundreds of dollars on this equipment. Now everybody give me everything that I need for it for free. It does not work like that. Sometimes free and business just don't mix. You get what you're paying for, and it pays to actually do research. Keep receipts. Yes, Miss Olivia. Research, it pays. I'm gonna tell y'all that. It pays to do your research. And don't go out just buying stuff because it's trending in a crafting group. Believe me, I was a victim to this at first. Yes, I totally agree with that. Don't just jump into an LLC. LLCs seem to be trending with everyone because they are so inexpensive to get, to set up. But a lot of people don't realize that a lot in certain states, for one, you don't even need an LLC to run a business. You can get a DBA. But you have to pay a minimum tax in certain states for LLCs. In California, the minimum tax is $800, whether you make money or not. So you can say, oh, I have the LLC, but I haven't sold anything. I haven't started my business. I haven't started the website. And they're like, okay, so what? This is what you're going to owe us for taxes. And you have to come up with all kind of write-offs and different things like that. So if you do have your LLC, consult the CPA. I use 1-800 accountants. I have an account with them. So far, so good. I don't have any complaints with them. And see, you said in Tennessee it's $300. Try $800 in California. The minimum tax here in California for an LLC, whether you made a cent, they don't care if you made any money at all. The minimum tax is $800. Now, there are a lot of things that you can write off. You can write up to like $5,000 off of your startup costs for your business. And there's certain other things that you can write off. I'm not a certified accountant, so I can't give you all of the advice. But I suggest if you have started your LLC that you go and get an accountant, so that because business taxes and personal taxes are two totally different ball games. I do my own personal taxes every year, and baby, I was looking at them business tax rules, and I was like, "Yep, nope." How much you said it was gonna cost, sir? Because I don't want to go to jail, and I don't want my business to owe thousands and thousands of dollars in taxes because I didn't fill out a form right. So, at least this next couple of years, I'm going to be having somebody else do my business taxes until I can take the time to actually learn them. You still want to learn the way that those things roll too. You don't want to put your business all the way in somebody else's hands. The fireworks have started. I hope that was a firework. Let me see where y'all at with y'all shares, because I want to give y'all this code because I got to eat something, y'all. All right, let me see. See if I got to help y'all out. Come on, Facebook. I promise it's just super slow on my phone every time I'm live. If I'm not on my phone, this thing is just popping up, giving me notifications left, right. But it won't let me back on the page. Can somebody tell me how many shares we're at right now? Okay, it might be letting me back on. Come on. Okay, 26 shares. It's 26 shares. I said 30. I was going to give y'all a code at 30. We need 4 more shares. So I just need 4 more people to share. If you're watching and you learned something, I would appreciate your digital currency, which will be you sharing the live, sharing or liking or commenting. That's what I consider your digital currency. All right, Miss Olivia. Miss Olivia says she does taxes. She does business taxes, so she'll be able to help you out. Is that just for your state, Miss Olivia, or you do it for the whole United States? All right, y'all. Let me check one more time. If we don't got the 4 shares, I just got to wait until next week then to give y'all the code. For the percentage off, or I might come on tomorrow too and maybe do a crafting project, because tomorrow is like the entire United States. That's a great look. Tomorrow is like the first Saturday that I will have off from work in a very long time. So I'm excited about that. So let me see. We just need 4 more shares. Mr. Cole said no. We just need 4 more shares, and I'm gonna give y'all the discount code. But I gotta get the 30 shares. Y'all know I give out, codes and prizes depending on shares. But I can't stay on all night, y'all, because I have to eat something. My diabetes. Y'all don't want my diabetes to start messing up on me. All right, we did it. Y'all did it. We did it. Y'all did it. We did it. Y'all did it. Okay, so let me go on. Hold on. Y'all might not see me for a second. To create y'all code. Hold on. I'm still here. I'm just creating y'all code. Now let me see. Look at here now. Look at here. Let's see here. Here we go. All right, let's create this code. We're going to call it Cricut. All right, let me see. We're going to call it, I'm going to call it design. And this is only going to be good for tonight, you guys. And, well, I'll do it for 24 hours. So it'll end tomorrow at 9:38 p.m. The code will expire. So the code, girl, right, the beaties, girl. I had a little snack before I came on, but I have to make sure I eat. Minnie would be mad if she knows that I didn't eat anything. If she act like she's the mama. The code is design. So if you go to iteachcrafts.com and you get the mystery box, get the mystery, put the mystery box in your cart. iteachcrafts.com. Wait, I don't want this to be a tickler. I just wanted to. Hold on. Let me see if I can edit it. Okay, there we go. So there's this one. So iteachcrafts.com, and the code is going to be design. So if you use the code design, you will get 15% off of the mystery box. So you have the crafted mystery box. If you use that code design, it's 15% off of the crafted mystery box. Remember, I said that box is $65, you guys. It's free shipping. It's going to be over $100 worth of crafting items within those mystery box. Each mystery box will be different. So even if you ordered 2 mystery boxes, the 2 of them would not be the same. Okay, so each mystery box is going to be consistent of different crafting items, from sublimation items to molds. We'll have glitter in there, mica powder. You may get tumblers. You may get coffee mugs. You just never know. It's a mystery what's going to be in your mystery box. All right. Yes, Minnie takes care of me, girl, like she's the mama. Let me tell y'all hi, because she told me to tell y'all hi. No, Miss Myrna, you'll be fine. If you buy something else, you'll be fine. You can check out altogether. It's fine. So again, don't forget, you guys, that code is going to be designed. You can go to iteachcrafts.com and pick up your mystery box. Also, if you need any sublimation blanks, or just if you want molds and different things like that separately, you don't want to buy the mystery box, you can go onto the site and get those items. But the mystery box will have some items on there that are not even listed on the site, because not only am I destashing I Teach Crafts items, I'm destashing Gucci items. Stuff that I just have a ton of. Everything is brand new that I'll destash from my personal stash, but I have to make room for the new items that are coming in, because I'm running out of room in the living room. And I had to take up some space from where I had some things, because it was blocking my intake valve, which is probably what made my air conditioning go out a couple of weeks ago. It cost me a lot of money. So I have to move some things around. So grab your mystery box, you guys. Until next Friday, I love you. I may come on tomorrow, maybe in the daytime, to do some stuff, because tomorrow I have to focus on making Minnie's party favors, because her birthday is coming up in 3 weeks. She's going to be 11. She's going to be having a fortnight party. So I may come on and just do like a watch me work live with you guys while I make some of her birthday party favors. All right. I love y'all. Make sure to remember that crafting is practice, patience, and passion. And I will see you guys next Friday, or maybe tomorrow. Who knows? We shall see. Tune in, you guys. If you haven't already, make sure that you like the Gucci Crafts page and put on that notification bell so you know every time that I'm going live. I'll see you guys.